All right, valve cover gasket time. First I'm gonna start off removing the 10 millimeter. Throw that out somewhere else. Get that negative battery terminal off. 2 10s right here. Gonna try to knock this one out as fast as possible. Lift up, put them back, don't lose them. Not fun. Now with that negative off, I mean, it doesn't really matter where you start. You know what? Let's start with that. Let's start with the air stuff first. Come over here. You know, I've never seen one of these cars with 2 of these. There's always just one. Actually, you know what's funny? I did this one and I'm the one who put this in. It's brand new. So we'll save that for them. And we can get rid of this one. This, I remember this from last time. This one was already broke. That just peels out. I'll come back here. Let's squeeze this in like so. Here's an 8 millimeter. Loosen that up, and then, oh, of course, that one's down there. Whatever. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that hose on, but I'm gonna get rid of this one right here. Pull that up. And I'm just gonna remove this hose. You can leave the air box there. I know it's easier said than done. Oh man. There we go. There we go. See? And then we'll move that to a better space. And we know we're gonna have to remove this. We'll get rid of that. Now it says we need to drain the fuel, or relieve the fuel pressure. Pull the relay, run the gas out. I don't see why that's necessary. So let's just hold off. We'll play that one by ear. I don't know, that just seems weird to me. More 8 millimeter bolts. This car's got a heavy scent of coolant, so we're going to take a look into that too. Okay, throttle body. Now that could just lay off to the side. You don't actually have to. Come off there. There we go. Yeah, like I said, we just lay that off to the side. It doesn't have to completely come off. Now this next part is hard to show you, but there are a series of 10 millimeter bolts holding this intake on down here. So we'll start off in this corner. There's your one. And then there should be one up here, but it's missing. And remove the dipstick, because there's going to be one right here. If you don't have a swivel, you can always remove this. It's the coolant reservoir. It's really easy. Okay. And then all the way, this one's on the top. Underneath here. Again, I can't see it, so I couldn't even show you if I wanted to, but believe me, it's there. There we go. Okay, that one's out. See if I can retrieve it. There it is. And one right here in this corner. Perfect. I'm just going to take these to fit them in a tight spot. Break that out. And I think lastly, we come back behind here, and right here is the last bolt. Very tight, but you can get to it pretty easily. This one right back here, below the throttle body. Let me lock it up and I'll show you. Hopefully that can show you. It's too hard, but there is one right behind. Okay, now we just lift that right up and out of the way. And we're not gonna really remove it. We're just gonna get it up and out of the way. I see there's a lot of oil buildup. I'm assuming this PCV valve has gone bad. We'll address it with them, and since it's oil soaked and the intake is full of oil, that's a good indication. Okay, so all right, now the valve cover bolts are all 8mm. Let me see if I can bring you in closer. Whew. Sorry, the engine's really hot. So, okay. And look at that gasket just break. Yeah, look at that gasket just break. And that's why right here is why it's leaking all into the cylinders, spark plug tubes and stuff like that. Not the cylinders, but spark plug tubes. So this is when you want to go ahead and inspect your camshafts, which these look really good. Yeah, these look really good. All right, so now we're going to clean the surface, and I'll get back to you. All right, so here we go. Got the new one, and hopefully this is all on camera. It's only go in one way, so you can't mess this up. Getting them to stay, now that's a totally different battle. It Everything is staying perfectly. That's how we want it to look. All right, so let's set it. See, getting around that wire fell out. All right, so now we're going to torque them down to 73 inch-pounds. Now that all that's torqued down, we're going to take a little mirror. I like to take a mirror and a flashlight and head back and look everywhere you can't see and just make sure it's a nice, make sure the gasket didn't pop out anywhere, which it did not. Looks really good. Before my camera, or after my camera died, I went ahead and tighten the 10mm bolts down and put that back in. I'm gonna put the wiring harness back. I think that's it. Yeah, everything else just needs to stay out of the way for right now, because we're gonna put this behemoth back. Kind of got to hook it down and then lay it flat, just like that. I'm gonna just get the outside bolts started just to get it lined up, because they're the easiest to get to. Got that one done. Oh, okay, maybe that one right there is not the easiest to get to. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop the one in down here. There you go, got it. That's a tough one. So the rest of them are, here's how I did a 6-inch extension with a swivel. Okay. I think that one, the one was missing. Just make it snug. It's just plastic. It's not going to go anywhere. And this one's the one way up top. Yep. Okay, we'll move on. We'll grab the next bolt. And it's going to keep dropping. All right, so here's what you do. You pinch this and you pull up. There we go. Pull up. It's empty anyway, so just get it out of the way. Okay, perfect. And one right here in this corner. Pop that back in the PCV valve right here. We are going to replace that, just not right now, and you don't have to remove that. It's just a 23 millimeter right here. It's just 23 millimeter, and it's just lefty loosey, righty tighty. Such an easy plastic piece, but man, when they go bad, they create a mess. Okay, put that back on there. Everything's settled on this side. We'll take care of I need a 3-inch extension. It just helps to get back there, like so. All right, that bolt's on, so now we can eight millimeters back. This last one's tucked up, kind of hidden. Well, it's all hidden because you can't see it. I can't either, so. There we go. And you don't got to go He-Man on it. It's just plastic. All right, so let's put this hose back, and this time you don't need anything fancy for these, just perfect. There's the electrical wire. Okay, perfect. All right, all that stuff's done. Double check your work. All your bolts that you can actually put in are in. Put your dipstick back. Hoses are taken care of. We can put this coolant bottle back in. Just line up the two tabs and press down. Not on the hose, but down. Come on. Much better. That. Now, let's make sure we can get to them. Okay, so that's good. That's on there. Done and done. Now this hose just pulls up and over, slides on like so. The two, snap them in. And pop in your 1 out of 2 push pins. All right, so that's it. That wraps it up. So now we're gonna do a little test, make sure that everything is, you know, as far as we can see. I mean, it's a pretty tight spot, but I got some mirrors and stuff that we can throw back there and just check to see. Because most of your leaks are gonna be in the back anyways, how I feel, because it's just usually, like, especially like on V6 engines, it's angled. So that's where most of your leaks are gonna be. This one was leaking everywhere, as you can tell. I wiped up as much as I could. I didn't want to spray a bunch of brake cleaner and all that fun stuff. So I did it. It's done. Hope this video helped. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.